So you can go and you can copy the script. Are you seeing Jenkins.sh? Copy the script and set on my EC2 instance. So let me connect to Jenkins first of all. So today we are going to discuss some interesting topics on Jenkins. So like today concept is going to be very, very important, but please pay some attention while I'm explaining here. Okay. Don't write the notes. I'll give some time to write the notes. First of all, close all of your notes. Very good boy. Okay. Sir, whenever you are executing Jenkins script, please go to root user. Don't execute on EC2 user. Okay. So VAM Jenkins.sh. So here we need to paste the script. Oh, sorry, not this. Already do you have script here, sir? Copy the script from here. Copied. And paste it here. Now, how to run the script, sir? SH. Now, if I run the script, do I need to do anything here? No, entire script is going to run automate. I'll ask you a question. All of you are comfortable with doing continuous integration or not, sir? Everyone. Are you getting the outputs on labs? Okay, I'll ask you a question. For example, let's consider a scenario. What is the scenario, you know? Tomorrow is which day? Saturday means what? Weekend. Shanivaram. Arre. Just now I came to know that is Shanivaram. Huh? I need to learn a lot from you guys, really. Thanks for sharing me the knowledge. Huh? Fine. So Saturday means weekend or not, sir? So I got a work on weekend. In weekend, I have some other plans. I want to go to Jawan movie. At the same time, my company is asking me to work. My company is asking me to. Sir, in that case, what I want to do I want to take laptop to my Jawan theater or what? Huh? No, right. What we can do, sir? Holidays, sir. No, see, listen to the question. Tomorrow is weekend. Okay. Weekend, I got the holiday. I want to go to movie. Okay. Huh? Georgia. Okay, so listen to the concept first of all. So tomorrow you want to go to movie. At the same time, like your company want you to work, sir. They want you to create a var file. In that case, what we are going to do? We are going to stop the movie. Are we going to take our laptop to the movie, sir? No, right? We can schedule our work or not, sir. So we are going to schedule the works today. That means even if you are on in front of your system or not, definitely Jenkins is going to make a var file for you. Till now, how we create var files? Manually. Correct or not, sir? But from now, I won't create var files manually. Everything is going to be done by automation. Okay. So that concept I'm going to tell you now. But before that, let me connect to my server. Copy the public IP. What is the port number? 8080. So you got the login form, right? It is a Jenkins server login form. So you can log in from here in the new tab. So where you are going to get the password? Cat var lib Jenkins secrets initial admin password. Correct or not, sir? But same password you can see here or not, sir? I will tell this concept like password you can get from here or you can get from here. Okay, it's optional step. Fine. So after logging, we need to download the plugins. Okay. Plugin means what? Without installing the tools, we can directly use it. Correct or not? So I'm downloading some plugins here. So the concept I'm gonna tell you is now today Cronjob. Cron, C-R-O-N, Cron. Okay. So make the heading as Cron now. Concept is going to be very, very interesting. So please pay some attention here while I'm explaining the concept. Cronjob. Name of the concept is Cronjob is basically used to schedule the works on Jenkins. In Jenkins, if you want to schedule any work, which one we want to use, sir? Cronjob. Okay. But to understand the concept of Cronjob, we need to know about the Cron syntax. Which syntax we need to know about? Cron syntax. Cron syntax is used to work with cron jobs. Clear, sir? Which syntax we are going to use? Cron syntax. Which syntax? Cron syntax will have 5 stars. Cron syntax is going to have 5 stars. How many stars, sir? Each star will have space in between. Okay. What is the concept we are going to learn now? Cronjob concept. So if you want to use Cronjob, which syntax you need to learn? Cron syntax. Cron syntax is going to have how many stars, sir? Each star is going to have space. Okay. So I'll show you like how to generate the cron. First of all, let me set the username, password, and everything here. So pay attention here while I'm explaining. Okay. For example, sir, what is the time now? 11 exactly. Sir, exactly at 11:05 I want the build. Exactly at which time I want the build? 11:05. In that case, what we will do generally, we are going to create the continuous integration job. First of all, you know the process of creating continuous integration job, right? Tell me the process how to do the continuous integration. New item. Name I am giving the cron job. Of course, you can give whatever you want. Freestyle. Okay. Next, I want to give the URL. What I want to give, sir? URL. 1 second. Let me sign out from my current account. Like I have one more account, right? So I'm gonna use it there. Sign out. Are you seeing Jenkins Java project? Take this. Continuous integration means what? Build plus test. So here I'm gonna build old code with new code. So here what happened, paste this one, and to give the package, what I want to give now here, add build step, go for execute shell. Of course, you can use invoke top level Maven target as well. Up to now we use what's that execute shell only now, sir, but we can use invoke top Maven targets here just to give clean package. What do you want to give? So if you click on save, if you click on build now, directly our var file is going to build. Correct or not, sir? This is not in general process what we will do. But what happened, for example, every time if you want to build manual, you need to be in front of your laptop or not, sir? Sometimes I will be on some other location, but even if I want to build the var file in that time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make automation with the help of cron job. Which job? Sir, for example, I want to build it exactly 11:05. What I want to build exactly? In that case, how to write the cron syntax means how many stars we have, sir, for cron syntax? First star will represent minutes. Second star, third star, day. Second star, day. Okay. I mean, like date simply we can call it as. Fourth star, month. Fifth star, day of the week, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like that. Okay. So if 0 means Sunday, and like 1 means Monday, like that. Clear, sir? So it is going to represent the day actually. Sir, how many stars we have? First star is going to represent second star, third star, third star, third star, date, fourth star, fifth one, day, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday value is, Monday value is Sir, tell me exactly at 11:05, 11:05 I want the build, sir. 11:05 I want the build. At which date? 08, 09, 2023. Now tell me the syntax for it, sir. First of all, what you are going to write? What is the value of minutes? 5. Next. Hours. What is the value of hours? Next. Date. What is the date? Clear, sir? Next month. 9. Next day of the week. Today is Friday. Friday means value is going to be 5. Clear or not, sir? It is the way how we are going to write the cron syntax. If you remember the syntax, you can write cron job for any kind of thing. For example, I want to make build it tomorrow 4 p.m. Tomorrow 4 p.m. like 4:45. For example, 4:45 p.m. I want to make build on tomorrow. Tomorrow means 09/09/2023. Now tell me syntax for it. First of all, minutes, hours, 16. Why? Because it is going to follow UTC time zone. Always. Next one. 9. Day 9, month also 9. Next, tomorrow means Saturday. Saturday means, it's clear, sir, how to write the cron syntax? All of you. Fine. Sir, here what exactly going to happen is, now you know how to write the cron syntax, correct or not, sir? But how to make whatever the cron syntax I said is correct cron syntax? How can you make sure it is correct only? For example, if you don't know how to write cron syntax, sir, you are not able to remember syntax. In that case, what you can do is you can generate the syntax automatically. There is a website called Cron tab generator. Which one? The moment if you go for cron tab generator, I want to build it today 11:05. So click on minutes 5. In minutes, I will click on 5. Hours, click on 11 a.m. Date, tomorrow is like, sorry, today is which date? 8. And month, September. And day, Friday. Just to give some small command, like any command, echo command I am giving, echo hi I am giving. The moment if you click on cron tab generator, have you got the value, sir? Now compare this value with the value what I have said to you. Same or not, sir? If you don't know how to write the cron syntax, you need to go for cron tab generator. Which one you need to go for? Of course, if you are clever, remember it manually. If not, use. But don't worry, cron tab is not going to help you. Why? Because it is very easy syntax or not, sir. If you practice 2 to 3 times, it will be dead easy for you. But the only thing you want to remember is syntax. First of all, star number 1. Minutes, next. Next. Date, next. Month, finally, day of the week. Clear, sir? Fine now. But unfortunately, currently, we write cron syntax for our Indian time zone. Which time zone? But server will never follow Indian time zone, sir. You know, right? Server will follow UTC time zone. If I give date now, what is the time showing here? 5 a.m. Morning 5 a.m. Okay, remember, if you use that cron syntax, that will not work. Why? Because servers will follow UTC time zone. Which time zone? Now tell me, I want to generate a cron syntax for 5:38. Okay, 5:38. So that means, tell me the syntax, sir, for 5:38. 38. Hours 5. What is the date on here? 8. What is the month here? September means 9. What is the date today? Friday only. Which one? You can see it or not? Friday means which one here I need to give? Now what I'll do, I'll copy this syntax. Okay, I'll copy this syntax. What I'm going to do now is, I'll go to my cron job, click on configure. In the configuration, go to build periodically option. Which option? Paste it here. Clear, sir? No? Now exactly at 5:38, my build is going to trigger automatically. Here I am not going to do anything. How many builds done till now? 1 build. Check for that date now and time. What is the time now? 5:38. Already happened. Already it happened now. So I'm going to make it as 5:39. Why? Because 5:38 already happened or not, sir? So let make it as 539. Clear, sir? Now? Exactly at 539, I'm going to get the bill number 2. Still we have 22 seconds. Wait for it. Guys, this is your real-time work. Okay. So in real time also you need to work with cron jobs. Definitely same example you are going to use there. An interview point of view question 2. How many seconds we have? 5 seconds, na? Is it done now? 539. If I go to here, click on refresh. Bill 2 happened or not, sir? How it happened, sir? Because I wrote cron job, correct or not? Now I want to make the bill date 540. Which time? So in the minutes, what I want to put now? Instead of 39, I want to put 40. So now check the time. Check the time here immediately. Still how many seconds we have? 30 seconds we have also like 27 equivalent. That means if I wait for 27 seconds, am I going to get var file or not, sir? I am not going to build here. I am not doing anything. I'm just leaving my hands here and drinking some water. See now, you'll get the var file or not. Var file coming or not, sir? Have done anything here? How it is building? Automatically, right? That means wherever I can be, my work is doing or not, sir, at schedule time. This is the concept of cron job. Definitely in real time, you are going to use damn sure. Clear now? What is the purpose of using cron job, sir? It is used to schedule the work. Whatever work you want to do, you are going to fix for a particular time. If you give the time on, build periodically with the help of cron syntax, is your work doing automatically or not, sir? That's it. So here, first of all, create a CI job. Okay, I'm writing it here. Create a CI job. You know how to create CI job, right? All of you. CI means what? Taking the source code and giving the ambient clean package. Okay, create a CI job. After that, go for build periodically. Okay, go for build triggers. In the build triggers, you need to go for build periodically. So now you need to give syntax. So write some syntax and click on save, sir. For example, if you give 5 stars, star, 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 it is going to build for every minute. Whatever syntax you want, you can give syntax based upon your requirement. Clear, sir? No? This is the concept number 1. What is your concept number 1? Cron job. Which job? What is the purpose of using cron job? To schedule the works. If you want to use cron job, which syntax you want to learn? Cron syntax. Which syntax? How many stars we have, sir? First star is going to represent. Second one. Third one. Date or day? Date. Fourth one. Fifth one. Day of the week. Clear now? And one more thing. Node point. What is the node point here? We need to use UTC time zone. Server time zone. So node. Use server time. That is UTC time zone. Which one? Is the concept clear for all of you? That's it. But sir, we have some limitations here. What we have? For example, whenever we try to use cron job to build the source code, like I'll tell you a syntax, like a scenario first of all. If I open Paint. So what is the scenario here? So developer want to get a var file at tomorrow morning 10 a.m. like 11 a.m. let's take. So today is Saturday, like Friday, right? Tomorrow is Saturday. So at 11 a.m. I'm on movie theater, sir. What he asked me to do? DevOps engineer. Like I'm going to change the source code. Please build a var file at tomorrow morning 11 a.m. What I'll do, sir? I'll schedule the work at 11 a.m. and go to movie or not, sir? then what will happen? My var file is going to build automatically. But unfortunately, this developer sat in behind seat of me in Java movie. He haven't changed the source code. He also came movie with his girlfriend along with me. Sir, if I schedule the work, source code is not changed, sir. Automatically var file is going to trigger or not, sir? Then do I have any use of the var file? Why? Because source code is not changed here. What is not changed? Developer said that by tomorrow morning 11 a.m. I'll change the source code. You give me the var file. But unfortunately, he haven't changed the source code there. If the source code is not changed, and even if I try to build it, do I have any use of the var file there? Then in that case, it is limitation or not, sir? So this cron job will not check. It will not check the code is changed or not. Code is changed or not. So if code is not changed, if the build is done in given time, do we have any use of that var file? So for that purpose, we are using a concept called pole SEM. Which one? Pole SEM means it will build when source code is changed. Clear, sir? That means in the pole SEM concept, whenever developer the change source code only, then only we are going to get the build, sir. If developer is not changing the source code, are we going to get the bill? Correct or not, sir? That's it. But here we have a note point. We need to set the time limit. Need to set the time limit. That means when developer asks me to get the bill 11 a.m. Correct or not, sir? See the concept. Like, let me open the presentation. It will be more clear for you if I explain you there. So let me open Canva. Projects. Jenkins, yeah, here it is. So now see, like here in PoleSM, how it is going to work, First of all, developer changes source code. Source code is given to GitHub. Like he pushed the source code to GitHub or not, sir? From the GitHub, source code is getting to which server? Here what we are going to do? Build and test. Here are you seeing clock symbol? Here I'm going to put some time limit. What I'm going to put here? Developer asked me to give the var file at 11 a.m. Correct or not, sir? I'll put the time till 11 a.m. In between 11 a.m. if the source code is changed, then I'm going to get the build. Clear now? Previously what happened? Developer haven't changed the source code. But even though source code is not changed, have I get the build or not, sir? But this time that is not going to happen. If developer change the source code on given time, then only I'm going to get the build, sir. If he is not changing the code on given time, am I going to get the bill now? Then the limitation of cron job is overcome on PoleSM or not, sir? Is it clear, all of you, what I said? What is PoleSM? It is going to build the code when developer change the code only. If developer is not changing the code, am I going to get the bill? But in cron job, what happened? If developer changed the code or not, I am going to get the bill. Correct or not, sir? That's it. Now, how we are going to deal with PoleSM means it is very easy. Again, create a continuous integration job. So go out of it. Click on new item. PoleSM. Project. So tell me how to do continuous integration. First of all, we need to give the repository URL. What we need to give? On where? Git. Public, so no need of using credentials, master branch, and where I need to give the targets are here. Build step. I can use execute shell or I can use invoke top level Maven targets, correct or not? Click on here, and what is the goal I want to give? Clean package. MN is not required. If you use top Maven targets, give clean package. Clear or not, sir? Now here, if you go and see, are you seeing GitHub hook triggers? Okay. But apart from that, are you seeing Polasium here? Click on Polasium. Sir, what is the time now? No, not here, like in the server. What is the time now? 549. Sir, before 551, if developer change the source code, give me a build. What is the time limit I said? 551. Tell me the syntax. First of all, minutes. Minutes is hours, day, month, Friday. 5. Is it clear now? I set the time limit. Before 551 only, if I change the source code, I'll get the build. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to change the code here really. Go to source. Inside source, go for main. Inside main, click on web app. Inside index.jsp is there. Go here and try to change the source code. Currently, I'm going to change it to 1.0. I may change the source code or not, sir? What is the time limit I give? 551. But what is the time now here? 549, right? Wait for 1 minute. Okay. Exactly at 551, I am going to get the output here. In Polasium, are you seeing any build is there? I don't do anything, just wait for it. Previously in Cronjob, is it going to check the source code is changed or not? Yes or no? No, but in Polasium, is it going to check the source code or not, sir? If it is changed on the given time, then only we are going to get the build. Have you changed the source code in given time? Check it now. 551 we need to wait for. So check the date one more time. Exactly we need to wait for how many seconds? 18 seconds. 42 means how many seconds? How many seconds in a minute? 18. 60, man. Is it done now? Same time I have given or not, sir? Now try to go to your Jenkins console. Is build is happening or not, sir? Have I build this manually? How it is building? Automatically. Why it is building means developer change the source code there. Developer change the at given time. Sir, in the given time, if developer is not changing the code, am I going to get the build now? Can we see it practically? Let's do it. Go to configure. I have given the time as 5:53. I am going to give what is the time? Here in minutes, I want to put 3 here. What I'm going to put? Click on save. Now wait for time 5:53. Currently, what is the time now? 5:52 only. Okay. We can put 2 as well. Like, let me put 2 in the meanwhile. I have still some time now. Let me change it speedily. Like here, instead of 3, I'm going to put it as 2. Sir, am I going to change the code now here? No. Time is now exactly 5:52. Am I going to get the source code, sir, build here? Why I'm not getting? Because in 5:52, I haven't changed the source code, correct or not? Let me put the time as here 5:53 now. What I'm going to put here? 5:53 now. Now check the time here. Check the time. How many seconds we have still? 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, if I change the code, am I going to get the build or not, sir? If I don't change the code, am I going to get then? First of all, I won't change the code. Let's verify build is coming or not. Again, I will tell you how to change the code in the given time. Why? Because when I am telling something, it should be realistic and it should be proved in the class. Then only you can be able to implement on real time. So now try to check. 5:53 done. But have I got the bill now here? No. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to change the time to 5:54. 4. Sir, in 554, if I change the code, am I going to get the bill now? Here I am going to change it, sir. Instead of 1.0, put here 2.0. Now if we go and check, exactly at 554. That means how many seconds we have? 24 seconds we have, wait for it. Here I'll do nothing. Just see, you will get the bill number 2 automatically. Where is my cursor, sir? At the end of the page, okay? See now. Sir, are you getting bill number 2 here? Guys, are you able to see that? How it is coming, sir? Because I changed the source code in the given time, correct or not? Now it's practically clear for all of you. So tell me the difference between PoleSCM and Cronjob. Cronjob is going to build without checking the code is changed or not. But PoleSCM is going to check the source code. If the code is changed on the particular time, we are going to get the bill. If it is not changed, we are not going to get the bill. Clear or not, sir? That's it. So now before I proceed for the next concept, are these two concepts clear for all of you? Loudly. What about you online? Can you please confirm, are these both topics clear for all of you? I would like to get response from all of you. Otherwise, I cannot able to have the clarity whether you are following the class or not. Clear, clear. Okay, fine. Good. Okay, fine. So next concept I'm going to teach you is webhook. What I'm going to teach you? But before that, let me show you how to create this PoleSCM. For PoleSCM, first of all, you need to create a CI job. All of you know, right? After that, go for build triggers. Here you need to select PoleSCM. What you need to select? PoleSCM. And syntax, you need to give your syntax, guys. Please don't follow this syntax. Try to write your own syntax. All of you know how to write your own syntax? Sure. Can I test? Tell me the cron job to make a build at 8 p.m. in the evening. Like I'll give the time for 8:38 on the day of 10/12/2023 on December 10th at 8:30 p.m. Okay, 8:30 p.m. I want to make a bill. Now tell me the syntax, sir. 38, 8, date, 10, 12. Let's consider that is Sunday. Let's consider that is Sunday. Sunday means, can you verify it, sir? 8? That means what we need to use, sir? Then what you said, sir? I said, na? Okay, let's verify this on your cron tab generator. So go for cron tab generator. In cron tab generator, minutes are 38. Hour 8 p.m. Date 10. Month. Day. Just to give some small basic command, echo hi command. Click on cron tab line. See the syntax here? Try to verify this syntax with our syntax. Accurately matching or not, sir? That's it. All of you need to know syntax. Why? Because in real time, if they give you any kind of task, you need to make it within minutes. Okay? Only? One time you can set. If you want to multiple times also, you can set. For example, in an hour, you want to bill 10 times. Let's consider. In an hour, I want to make bill for 10 times. What I can give is star by 10. What is the meaning of star by 10? 60 by 10 means for every 6 minutes. In an hour, I want to build 10 minutes. Na? So give by 10. Clear, no? That's it. Huh? You can build. Like, what is your requirement? Tell me. I'll generate it here. Which month you want to make a build? In November? In November? August month. August. Next month means October. Like tell me, like at what time you want to make the build? Date 5, huh? Okay. Then Saturday. Then is it enough? Time, tell me. 5 p.m. Huh? Then 45 seconds. Seconds we don't have. Minutes we have. Directly we can write this syntax, right? I got the output now. You can write any kind of cron tab if you know these 5 stars. If I give you 100 examples, you will give you 100 outputs. Clear now? That's it. Okay, so the next concept is going to be the webhook. I think a lot of you people heard about this one, right? Anyone heard about this one, webhook? No? Webhook is the like high-end concept, very like I'll tell you. Sir, I'll tell one limitation about PoleSCM, sir. You know what is the limitation of PoleSCM? For example, tomorrow morning 9 a.m. I want the bill. At what time? I'll write syntax for tomorrow morning 9 a.m. or not, sir. But unfortunately, developer changed source code at morning 7 a.m. only. Think logically. I want build at which time? But developer changed source code at which time? That means developer need to wait for 2 hours to make a build or not, sir? Time waste or not? Think logically. So developer no source code is right, but the time is set for morning 9 a.m. But the source code is changed at today 7 a.m. only. Here time wastage is there or not, sir? Time waste. In order to remove this time waste, we are going to use webhooks. What we are going to use? Webhooks are nothing but if you change the source code at 7 a.m., you will get build at 7 a.m. only. If you change the build at 7:1 a.m., you will get the output at 7:1 a.m. only. If you change the build at 7:10 a.m., you will get the output at. That means webhook doesn't follow the times. If you change the source code, immediately you will get the build, sir. Clear now? Webhooks are used. It will trigger the build. It will trigger the build the moment we change the code. We commit, basically not change, we commit. Clear, sir? No? What is webhook now? Tell me. It will trigger the build the moment we commit the code. If I commit the code now, I'll get only var file now. If I commit the code at 12 p.m., I'll get the var file at. The only difference between PoleSCM and webhook is PoleSCM will have some time limit. Webhook will not have the time limit. Now tell me which one is best, sir? PoleSCM or webhook? Clear now? So now how to achieve the feat of webhook means it is somewhat of difficult concept. So I'll tell it very easily. So try to maintain some focus here. First of all, go to your GitHub. In your repository, click on settings. In settings, are you seeing webhooks here? Already I used this webhook from my previous class, like 6 p.m. batch. I'm going to delete this webhook. Okay. First of all, you need to go to GitHub. In GitHub, you need to select your repo. In your repo, go for in settings, select webhooks. So here click on add webhook. So once you click on add webhook, you are going to get something called as payload URL. What you are going to get? Payload URL means your Jenkins URL. What you want to give? Jenkins URL means, okay, go to your Jenkins server. This is your Jenkins server URL, sir. Public IP into 8080, like you know that one, right? So give here payload URL. Is it clear, sir? And after that, write GitHub hyphen webhook. It is the extension for webhook, okay? In payload URL, you need to give like this Jenkins URL and give GitHub hyphen webhook. Clear, sir? No. Next, you can see something called as application context, like context type. Are you seeing application or JSON? Application or JSON, give that one. So in content type, you are going to select application JSON. After clicking that, click on save, sir. You need to click on like add webhook, save means. So I'm going to delete this webhook. Second time you tell me the process from the scratch. First of all, you need to go to your GitHub. In GitHub, go to repository, your repository. Now go to next. Next. Add webhook. Next. Payload URL means your Jenkins URL. Where you can find your Jenkins URL? Go to your dashboard. And here lastly, I want to give webhook. Content type JSON. Click on add webhook. Clear, sir? No? How to add the webhook? So add webhook. So now go to your Jenkins server, like Jenkins dashboard. Create CA job again. You know how to create CA job, right? Tell me the process. Click on new item. So I'm using the name, like name, job name, whatever I can use. I am using here webhook only. Job name is webhook. Webhook ABC, like it's up to your choice, guys. Job names are completely on our hands only. Click on OK. So how to get the source code? Go to your Jenkins code here. Configure Git. Master branch is there. So how to give the target? Go for build step, execute shell, or Maven target. You know both of them, right? How to give? But in real time, we use Maven targets mostly. So give clean. Clean package is going to give compilation, testing, installing, var file, everything is going to generate. But before that, here you need to click on GitHub hook triggers. Okay, here I want to select GitHub hook triggers, sir. Select this one. Where you need to select on build triggers. Go for build triggers. And click on GitHub hook trigger for and click on save. Okay, GitHub hook trigger for polling SEO. The moment if I click on save, now try to change the source code. Here, are you seeing any build here? I am going here, go for my source. Inside source, what you want to select? Main, inside main. Web app, inside index.jsp. Here, try to change the version. Guys, whenever you want to use my repository, first of all, fork my repository. If you fork my repository only, then only you will get all of them. Okay. If you don't fork, you cannot able to use it. I have shown you how to fork the repository, right? Shown man in Git. Okay. So give the version 3. Is the source code changing, sir? No. Click on commit changes. The moment if you click on commit changes, I am going to get the build here. See, I don't do anything, just wait for it. Is the bill getting? Why it is not getting, sir? Have you done any mistake? First of all, refresh here. We're getting the bill here. Now, why we are not getting? Have you done anything mistake? There is no bill, right? Why? Because if I go here, if I click on configuration, repository is clear. This is also very clear. But have I select this one, sir? That is the mistake. Okay, now I selected or not? So if you select now, if you go and try to change now, I'm going to change the version 3 to version 4. you will get the new bill. Coming or not, sir? There initially I selected, but again I removed that one. When you remove the tick symbol from there, the option is not selected. Then have I got the bill there, sir? No? No. It is coming or not? And tell me one thing here, are we wasting any time here? If I commit there, immediately I am going to get billed. Correct or not, sir? This is what you are going to call it as webhook concept. Which concept? Sir, now again I am going to change the source code. So 4.02 I am going to make it as commit the changes. Again you are going to get the bill 2. Go to your dashboard. Are you able to get the bill number 2 here? Coming or not? So this is the advantage of using webhook. By using webhook, the moment you commit the source code, the build is going to trigger automatically itself. I am triggering here anything manually. Today we seen Cronjob. Have I done any manual work? Polisium. Have I done any manual work? Webhook also? Automation. Everything we have learned automation or not, sir? That's it. So this is the concept of using webhooks. Exactly, Atish. So you need to use UTC time zone only. Sir, payload URL means your Jenkins URL only. I said right? Payload URL means we need to give Jenkins. Is the concept clear for all of you now? So basically what you have learned is Cronjob, Polisium, webhook. I'll recap all of them one more time. First of all, I'm going to teach Cronjob. It is fourth time I'm explaining. So maintain some clarity now. Cronjob main purpose is to schedule to work with Cronjob. Which syntax we are going to use? Cron syntax. How many stars we have? What are those? First star is minute. Second star, third star, date. Fourth one, fifth one is day. So while you are using cron job, you can automate any work. For example, if I want to generate a build with the help of cron tab, I'll generate. But what is the limitation we will get? It will not check the source code. If code is also not changed, it is also going to give the build. We have the waste or not, so that build. We don't have any use with that particular kind of build. For that purpose, what we are using? Polisium means if the source code is changed on given time, then only we are going to get build or not, sir. That means limitation of cron job is overcoming on Polisium or not, sir. In Polisium, we will put some time limit. In that time limit, if the build is changed, then only we are going to get the, if the source code is changed, then only we are going to get the build. That means limitation of cron job is overcome on Polisium or not, sir. Then again, we have some limitation on Polisium. What is that? Time waste. For example, I set time for morning 9 AM. Source code is changed on 7 AM only. We need to wait till 2 hours or not, sir? To overcome that one, what we are using? Webhook means if I make the source code change now, I am going to get the build automatically or not, sir? It will trigger the build automatically if you change the source code. The limitation of Polisium is overcome on webhook or not, sir? That's it. The concept clear for you, know? What just you learned is it's not the concept, it is subject analysis. Why? Because first of all, I said cron job. Cron job I link with Polisium or not, sir? Polisium have a link with webhook or not, sir? These are 3 different topics. I can teach you the topics without interlinking with each other. But why I'm interlinking means to give you the clarity. In the starting of our demos only, I said we are not going to learn the subject. Here we are to analyze the subject. Are you seeing everything practical or not, sir? Whatever implementing each and every step, I am gonna test you like at least 2 to 3 times. Cron job I explained 3 times. Polisium I explained 3 times. Even webhook also. Correct or not? So while practicing also, you need to test yourself. Why you are doing these steps? You need to create analysis yourself. Why? Because if you don't do analysis, you will learn only concepts. Are we here to learn the concepts of subjects, sir? If you want to learn subject means you need to practice n number of times and you need to give different kind of scenarios. Are these 3 concepts clear for all of you? No? That's it. So now next concept I'm going to teach you. Like one Jenkins admin task I'm going to teach you. For example, sir, let's create a new job. I already said how to restore the jobs, right? Restore and deleted jobs. Okay, fine. For example, I'll create a new job. Job name is job 1, for example. Sir, have I said you how to restrict the jobs per hour, sir? Said this one. For example, see, if I try to click bill now, how many times I'm going to get bill, sir? 8 times. Sir, if I do this on real time, what happened, my Jenkins server will crash. Already we seen on last class, right? If the Jenkins server is going to crash, again, we are going to troubleshooting or not, sir? Issue will come. In order to restrict that one, we can use a concept called throttle build. Which one? Throttle build main purpose is to restrict the number of bills per hour. For example, in an hour, I want to make only 3 bills. I can set the restriction. Currently, do I have any restrictions are here? Click on configure. Are you seeing throttle bill here? Sir, how many bills you want per hour, sir? 3. In the time period, here I need to select here. That's it, sir. That means each bill will take how many time gap, like how many minutes of time gap? 60/3. Listen to the question carefully. Huh? In an hour, I want to make only 3 bills. In an hour, how many bills, sir? That means what is the difference between each bill? What is the time difference? Correct or not, sir? If I make a bill now, if I want to make next bill, how many minutes I want to wait? The build is done at 6:30, na? Exactly 1 minute ago. See, last build happened at how many minutes ago? 1 minute. If I click on bill now, again I need to wait for 19 minutes or not, sir? It will go to pending status now. Pending or not, sir? The throttle build is going to expire at 6:33. That means for 6:13 and 6:33, how many minutes are difference? Clear or not? That means, are we restricting the number of bills or not, sir? With the help of which concept? Throttle build concept. Which concept? So throttle bill is to restrict the number of bills per hour. Of course, not only hour. You can restrict number of bills per day, number of bills per week, number of bills per year also you can restrict. If you want me to show, go to configure. In the configure, in a time period, are you seeing second, minute, hour, day or not, sir? You can select values as per your requirement. But in real time, we restrict bills for only hours. What is the main purpose to restrict the bill, sir? To avoid the load on Jenkins. To avoid the load on? In last class, I have done 5 bills simultaneously. My server got crashed or not, sir? Then again, we have done troubleshooting or not, sir? To avoid that one, we can implement this concept or not, sir? That's it. So there is a proverb called prevention is better than cure, right? Same thing here also. Instead of making multiple builds and make our Jenkins server crash and doing all of the stuff, we can prevent like this. Okay. So name of the concept is throttle bill. Why we use to restrict? Number of bills per interval. I am giving per interval. Interval can be minutes, hours, and anything. Okay. How to do it? Create a job. Don't create a CA job. Just create a normal job. Okay. Create a job. In the job, you need to go for where? Throttle bill. In throttle bill, you need to select number of bills. I'm going to give the value here 3. And time period, I'm going to give. Time period, I'm going to give like minutes, hours, wish. And click on save. Make a bill now. Clear now, sir? Is the concept number 4 clear for all of you? What is the concept number 4 for today? Throttle bill. What is the purpose of using throttle bill? To restrict the number of bills per interval. Interval can be anything. Minutes, hours, days, anything. Okay, why we use this one, sir? To restrict the bills. If I don't restrict the bill, what will happen? Server got crashed. If server got crashed, you know how to recover the server, right? Practically, we have seen on last class. Clear now? That's it. And you know how to make concurrent bills as well, right? Last class I have shown you how to make concurrent bills. You forgot. Have I set this option or not, sir? Execute concurrent bills if necessary. Practically, we have seen on last class. If you want me to show, where it is, last class. Changing bill limits. Have you seen this or not? After changing the bill limits, I have given the execute concurrent bills if necessary. That concept we have seen, okay? And what else we can cover still? Okay, so let's see this one. Trigger bills remotely. Are you seeing this option? I'll explain this one concept and we will wrap for today. For example, sir, till now you are building manually and you are building automationally, right? We can build from script as well, from remote location. We can build from, for example, click on trigger builds remotely. Token, just give a token. Token name is what here? Raham. Are you seeing the URL, sir, here? Copy the URL. Okay, click on save. What is the bill number here currently? 9. And before that, like, let me remove the throttle bill. Why? Because throttle bill is restricting me. So I'm going to remove the throttle bill. Yeah, it's remote fine. So now what happened, you know? Copy and paste the URL and separate tab. First of all, what is the name of the token? Raham. Jenkins URL means your public IP address and 8080. How can you get the Jenkins URL, sir? Copy this one. Paste it here. Now, see here. By default, it will get 2 slashes. Remove 1 slash from here. What is the bill number for job 1 here? 9. If I hit enter now, I'll get bill number 10. Bill number 10 is happened, sir. Click on refresh here. Happening here. How it is happening, sir? Because I am triggering from remote location. Where I am triggering from? This is not manual automation. It is remote way of executing the bills. We can also work like this. For example, if your laptop is not with you, you need to trigger bills manually. So in that case, can we use the token or not, sir? Definitely you can use. If you execute that one, then only your build is going to happen. One more time, I'll tell you. First of all, you need to go for configure. We need to select what here? In build triggers. In build triggers, what you want to select? Concept name is remote triggering. So again, same concept. So go for create a job. So go for build triggers. What do you need to click on? If you click on build triggers, like there is something called as trigger builds remotely. Remotely means from the script actually. Remotely means from where? Script. So here, first of all, you need to give the token name, sir. What I need to give? Token name, like authentication token. Name I have given as my name, Raham. If you want to give your name also, you can give and click on save. But if you want to execute, copy the below URL. Are you seeing this URL? You need to copy this URL. Okay. Copy the URL and change values and build it. Okay. So you know how to build it. So first of all, you need to go to remote location. By default, we need to give Jenkins URL here. Okay. And here lastly, you want to put the token. If I click enter now, next bill will come. Bill number 11 will come, sir. Are you seeing bill number 11 here? This is how you can build scripts remotely. If you want to build manually, you can go to console. If you want to build automatically, you can use webhook, PoleSM, and Cronjob. But if you want to build from remote location, can we use script or not, sir? Is the concept clear now? It's enough for today. Or can we proceed with few topics? Huh? Yes or no? How many of you want me to proceed? Raise your hands. I raise man. Okay, how many of you want me to stop? So you know the equation, right? Fine. Okay, like forget about this one. How the concepts are you for you? Is it interesting or is it difficult? Like how you are feeling? Loudly, I'm not getting your voice. When you listen for that first time or second time, it might feel a bit difficult. But if you practice now, concepts are going to be very easy. Last class, you heard the concept. But tell me, before practice and after practice, how you felt, sir? See the difference? So DevOps is a kind of course. If you go for practical part only, you will have the clarity, sir. If you don't practice, you will get nothing. But if you practice now, you can do any kind of work in real time that I'll give guarantee for you. Clear now? That's it. So now doubts or queries? Anything if you have. Sure, like a webhook is the thing which you are going to build the moment if you change the source code. So depends somewhere. Like some people will use webhook and some people will use PoleSM. It depends upon the people requirement. Okay. Yes, Priyanka. Notes I'm gonna tell you on your like Monday's class. Tomorrow I'm gonna start one more new concept, but in Monday I'm gonna tell you like master and slave. What will happen after builder? If you build this, then you are going to get the output. Where your output is going to store, sir? If you click on this one symbol, are you seeing where lib Jenkins this path? Workspace means where your output got stored. What is the meaning of workspace? Where your output is going to store. Your output is going to store on where lib Jenkins workspace. It is a default path. If you want to write this one. What is your default workspace for Jenkins? What is your default workspace for Jenkins? Read this one. Where lib Jenkins workspace. Job one is the name of the job. Okay, it is a default workspace. I hope it is clear for you, Kiran. Console means manually. Yes, Bashir. Which step you want to do? Okay, you forgot the webhook. Huh? Any limitation for webhook? No, basically we don't have. Okay, so let's recap the webhook one more time. Why? Because one of the person is not able to listen at the time. Okay, fine. So tell me, first of all, we need to go to our account and click on settings. Next, click on webhook. Delete this webhook. How to add new webhook, sir? Add webhook. Here we need to give the payload URL means where you can get Jenkins URL. Go to dashboard, Jenkins dashboard. This is the URL. And last, I need to give webhook. So in content type. So this is the way how you can add the webhook. I hope it is clear for you, Uday. And once you create the job, in the job, create continuous integration. In configuration, you need to click on GitHub hook triggers. Have you seen this one? It is the only change you want to do. Then your webhook is ready. Hope it is clear for you, Uday now. Summer, you want to speak? Huh? Please go ahead, Summer. You can speak now.
Hey, sir, I just wanted to check, like, do we have any limitations from webhooks too? And also, when the DevOps engineers use, like on what
basically nothing will
scenarios?
happen, Summer. Like I'll tell you why. Because whenever webhook is implemented, I'm only building the WAR file, right? But I'm not deploying it, right?
Right.
If we deploy the WAR file, then there is some chance of getting mistakes. But here we are only building the WAR file. Even that WAR file is wrong, we can delete that WAR file. Is it clear for you, Sama?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So still any doubts from online? If you want to speak, you can raise your hands. And I'm going to stop this server. In tomorrow's class also, we are going to use same server. No, Satya, you can speak now.
Hello, yes, sir. The concepts are clear. One doubt is like, say we are building so many builds, right?
Yeah.
Say for example, if I do not want the old builds and I want the latest one.
Okay, basically I got your point. We can enable timestamp, Satya, for each build. That means like you can get the clarity for each build. Your build number 1, build number 2, you will get it.
Okay, so build numbers we can mention, like for example, if I
Yes,
want to,
timestamp. There is a
there are,
concept called timestamp. I'll tell you like how to enable timestamp for the WAR files.
okay, for
That
example, if I
means you
have
can get
8,
the clarity of each build. For example, if I make 10 builds, you can say 10 WAR files there.
yeah,